Namibia's free-roaming organic beef and game is world famous, but we can equally produce world-class organic crops and horticultural produce. And this is the reason the Kameho Namibia Development Agency set up this vocational training centre here at Vasdraai Farm in the Omaheki to teach young Namibians how to be organic farmers.
To train those artisans that will go out there, be ambassadors, produce food for this nation, and change the lives of their communities and themselves, and transform the lives of many Namibians out there.
Ding ons ke Epson. Die help ding ons ke asani boy. Skole ga raket 2018 na twatwa raken help die ka kwaswaza. Skole di bagri. Skole ga ngwa qaba karai gero help ka qabiwa. Utse ka mqwa ka stara ke sele go ki ka ba help tip ka gerete. Ya qaqas na agriculture. Usranga ra ka da tikari ya ngwa amahu like altai die trochte bani ba tsaisa. Ukiranga sige ha science na rasi kayo ora ke luseren ka khonara ho ngigao.
Students coming to Vasdraai get a Level 2 National Certificate in Horticulture and Crop Husbandry, where each student grows their own food as part of their training. They are free to decide what to plant in their own little garden.
Morokeni wa kwetu okwara tan kamuli kidanye ninka zange ezizo nyimbete zange ezani na tapeka ye makowi gange twalitapurura ko mono mwina motu ninge totunu mwina itapeke komeo tapeke no ntanga komeho o iguse monye pena na ikura ya kuruko na ukauke na no itura mevu nge mumkanta pekeresi yoyo ina imbumburu na ho kutumbura ezizo ndama zetu imwatu bwana emimage tu tuteke tu vurekteke raiti eto iyo kuli siga o faramezi nya do nya organic ko shezo karangesi na hafa unene mora na kwa kuruga na ininki ina hara unene meparu yangi.
The special thing about what we do and what sets us apart from other training institutions is it's hands-on. Students learn while working, learning in order to get a job.
So this is my seedbed. I've planted butternuts. They're doing well. They are growing. And then by next year, we will harvest. Yeah, I'm doing great. This is my whole seedbed alone. I want to become a farmer. At the same time, I want to give it back to the community. That's my plan.
This is the entire garden now.
As you can see, Mr. Terry, soon you will be harvesting your butternuts, ne? How did you manage to give such love and attention? You can see that they are really carrying a lot of fruits.
Yes. Commitment, my friend. Those parasites or insects, you never see them while it's hot. You need to get up early in the morning so that you come and survey your place. Yeah, can we go see your things also?
Now we are heading to my plot this side.
Which the one of this?
This is for Daphne ois. This is sweet melons. As you can see, this is already a fruit which is here.
Yeah, very soon we will be eating.
Very soon you will be harvesting. Not so long. And this is our lucerne.
Oh, I like that guy. I like that guy.
This is our lucerne plot which grows.
What did you plant here?
I planted sweet melons. Before I came here, I was just sitting at home. I was just doing a small business. I used to sell sausages and hot dogs. Yes, just for survival. So that's why I decided, let me try to further my education and gain more knowledge. My dream is to become a great farmer, an organic farmer which is certified.
Each student garden plot is assessed. This is an enjoyable and effective way to evaluate their practical skills. Many of our young Namibians grow up in rural areas, so speaking and reading English can be really tough. But with a garden plot, you don't need great language skills. What you learn to grow is healthy and nutritious organic crops. Learning by doing.
I enjoy the course and I enjoy our practicals. I'm gaining a lot of experience. Like when I go to a shop to buy a vegetable, I'm crying. It's like I'm wasting something I can do for myself. Yeah, that's what I'm learning right here.
We created this practical training methodology because industries want young graduates with real-life farming experience.
Good afternoon, everyone. So today we are starting with compost making. Okay. So what is compost? The first question we always have to ask ourselves: what is compost? Matilda? It's because we are dealing with organic farming.
Keelalakano lyanje okuyako Vasdraai okuikendika ndinu nongo unji ngandikaronge farama hakuku iliko kotavi ndikalenga ndinu nongo unji gaining ngo experience oyinji shandika uyandina ngo experience oyinji na
muye muturi mujiri ovide ukuvimuna okuya jiri matuso kuriunguriro vingura yetuponganda.
Sometimes when I go back home, I really miss my place. I enjoy this place, it's very nice.
We are together, we are now like a family here.
Yeah, it's a good place to be.
Tunombiri no hore imwe otuviterero mbiri po Vasdraai hetu pai fengino taturungomborot tatuli ikuya no yazamo chigadena toikuna sene
Ndeshi watoro mbaruru mushikuni no shokuria mushinyungu oushimbu inao nombaro njalo kostora nduru kale no uwa umwe o etetube shinda shimuna o banasi betu okushomba ombango no ruthwero njitube pa befula kushaka toka tusukupita mu meho wao.
I'm connected and working for a company in Germany called AfriCrops, based in Berlin, to train and teach young people. And this is the reason why I'm here, to set up and establish this place. I'm shaking hand with the Kalahari here. Okay, now fix it. I have realized that many are coming from a tough background. There's a big improvement, not only when it comes to the education level, what they do in the field, the training, the skills they adapt here. It's really amazing what I can see. Even the place, it's supplying also good food to them.
At Vasdraai, we ensure young people who have not finished school get a second chance.
This part is also not bad, but until now I think Mike is even better than this one, to be fair. It looks really proper. This was really the best welding we had in this competition. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Mike and Matilda. Okay, just bring it in. Yeah?
Okay.
Hey.
So they can do me the best welder from the girl's side, and this one is also the best welder from the guy's side.
This is Michael
Nampala.
Alongside the practical courses, this vocational training centre gives students theoretical and motivational classes.
The head, the hands, the heart. And all together, what should be in the middle? Success. You have the skills now. You have the knowledge now. You do it by your heart. So this is the most important thing, that we have the passion also here. Okay? These are the 3 H's, very important to become successful in your future job. I think we can go to the workshop now and proceed with our welding.
Our head trainer, Veronica, has green fingers. She does hands-on practical training in organic farming principles.
I feel plants respond to touch, So I prefer to touch them so that they feel like there's someone really taking care of them and to give the yield or the harvest that we expect at the end of the day. So it's a way of connecting with nature.
Vasdraai is one of the only places in sub-Saharan Africa where you can obtain a formal qualification in principles of organic farming, gain plenty of practical experience, and have a fun time in a safe environment.
We are going to start pruning the tomatoes. So there's a continuous fruiting and harvesting. So you can supply your market with that.
Through this visionary centre of excellence, the lives of young women and men are being changed, which makes it a very special place.
I feel that this is a good opportunity for young unemployed Namibians that just want to gain agricultural skills, specifically in horticulture and crop production. So one day they might choose the experience, the practical skills they are getting to further their studies, to set up a profitable project, or simply just to be food self-sufficient.
Inakalari. Osea wechipanjarisa wanja navi chakavava kuri ng'ombe. Yarire ndatu kundatu 3-3.
Successful partnerships are the best way to transform and change the lives of young people together. This is why the Komeho Namibia Development Agency made a collaboration between the Office of the Governor of the Omaheke region, the Japanese Embassy, the Namibia Training Authority, AfriCrops in Germany, the Social Security Commission, the Canada Fund, and the Catherine Bullen Foundation.
So for that we will be always grateful. And the support we are getting from our councillors, our regional officers, and our governors, and the whole community at large.
Together, we have established a functioning vocational training centre at Vasdraai Resettlement Farm in the Omaheke region.
So I do feel at home because my passion is in horticulture. So that's what makes me happy. And here there's a garden, and then there are people that I'm training, so I feel at home.
In August 2018, we registered with the Namibia Training Authority. We are the only Namibian training centre offering a national level certificate too, applying organic principles in horticulture and crop husbandry. When we started in 2018, many of the first intake was sand,
which also had a very tough background, and they could not really afford this place and the money for the overalls, to get the food, everything. So this was, for that year, was supported also by AfriCrops.
And this year we have 30 students coming from all regions of Namibia.
I'm very happy that we have reached a milestone,
because we currently have 10 students who are on industry attachment, who are now waiting to be assessed to get their Level 2 certificate due in March 2022. We are very proud of what we have achieved for them to be able to get their certificate.
And I think the future looks very bright for this centre as we are moving forward.
We feel it's important we prepare our young trainees for the job market. Two of last year's students, John and Otto, have been on job attachment at Farm Krumuk outside Windhoek for the last 6 months.
I arrived here in July for my job attachment here. I've improved a lot from Vasdraai. So training I do Vasdraai. Kisiku kyo Krumuk kamika kaika or tukomsung or mige korat azuko azudu Namibia. Yeah. We don't have a lot of farmers practicing organic farming in Namibia, so this is also a great opportunity for us to start this.
We just farm with nature, not against nature, so yeah.
They came up with innovations. They detected that we have root, not nematodes, in our Swiss chart. I was really impressed with the knowledge they brought here and the help they could provide us. It was great having John and Otto here from Vasdraai. They are definitely employable, and I think a lot of farms and a lot of producers are waiting for young guys like these to enter the job market.
Just look at our sunflower. Thank you. Let me go back to the match.
Yeah, I'm very, very elated in the fact that Namibians are getting trained. And when we are looking at the poorest of the poor, the marginalized, this gives me joy. So I'm very, very happy that I've been part of this journey. It's always difficult to start something very small and make it grow. And there's a smile on my face. I have done my bit. I have contributed to the development of this country.
10 years ago, Nelago Kasutu, the founder and previous managing director of the Komeho Namibia Development Agency, had a vision to establish a vocational training centre where young Namibians learn how to grow crops organically.
My wish that now that we have trained the people on horticulture and crop production, we can now, beside providing and enhancing the food production in Namibia, we want them to be able to export to the outside world. We are appreciating the help of AfriCrop, and we pray and believe that they are going to continue to meet our expectations. Thank you.
So kurinda kongze age Vasdraai ze kaisara khore ida me o nga tawtwan sina khedal sang aro khane se.
I feel Vasdraai is a home to me now. It's a new home. Yeah.
It's a step forward to go to my passion.
Butternut, maybe I will be the first person here to harvest.
I believe in this tree. It's a tree for life.
Shandin jengale runene kutekelike imeno.
But then I also have to come back to the name of this institution. Komeo is providing the training here. And when I think of this name, Komeo is Ovambo language, and it means go forward. And this is what we should do in the future with this place. Just go forward.
Goodbye from Vasdraai.